Guys, if you showed up for the title, I'm going to put a timestamp right here where I discuss the issues with Pokemon Go and talk about the hashtag that I'm going to be tweeting to Niantic for the 30 days of June. And if you guys would like to join me in tweeting at Niantic every day in June, feel free to. Other than that, if you want to skip the vlog, go ahead and skip to the time that is posted right here. Or if you want to watch the vlog, feel free to watch it right now. Thanks for coming, guys, and enjoy the episode. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today, we're going to be playing some Pokemon Go and making another vlog. Right now, I am taking you to one of my favorite spots on my side of the town. It's a huge cluster spawn, and it's right in front of Target here. We're pulling up here in a second. But yeah, right in front of this Target, we get a huge cluster spawn every single time I come here. So yeah, I'm gonna hop out of the car and we'll have to walk almost up inside of Target for it to happen. But it is always a fun spot to come. I have caught a few rares here. Nothing extraordinary like a Dragonite or anything, but I mean, there's been some good things here. So let's go ahead and hop out of the car and get this episode started. Okay, we are walking up to Target right now. It is really bright out and I broke my sunglasses, so I'm not too happy about that. We're gonna go ahead and pull up on this bench right here real quick, pull up our pogo and get it all figured out. Okay, we just got in and this one was kind of lame today. Usually there's like a horde. Maybe if I walk around a little bit more into the parking lot, there'll be a bigger spawn. One moment. Okay, there it is, a little bit bigger, but nothing too good. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Okay, bad spawns up there. Sometimes there's some good stuff that comes at the front of Target, but today it was just kind of slow, I guess. But there were a few Valor gyms around, if you've seen on my map when we were recording my screen. I have not been in 10 gyms since the beginning of the Rock event, and I'm usually in 10 gyms until an event happens, because then more people start playing when the events come. I love the events, don't get me wrong, but every time there's an event, after it ends, I have to go back and start putting more Pokemon in gyms because they always get knocked out during events. In between events, I can hold 10 or 11 Pokemon in gyms for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks before it starts slowly declining again. But when there's an event, more people are out and they're taking all of my Pokemon out of my gyms. So, quit beeping at me, car. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe try to find a few gyms that are close to being prestige today. I hate taking down level 10 gyms by myself, not only because it takes a long time to do it, but all that work to take down a level 10 gym to be there and put one Pokemon in. Then you turn around the next day, it's a level 4 for Mystic and your Valor spot didn't even count anymore. I might take down some small gyms if they're small, anything like 5 and under, but anything 6 or 7 and up, I'm gonna leave alone today. And then yeah, hopefully I can just prestige some so I can be put in the middle of a gym that has a good amount of Pokemon in it already. Anyways, let's get rolling.
Aside from my soul,
Alright, I just pulled up to the Frozen Custard, and Frozen Custard is a gym. I actually like to own this gym because it's one of the cooler gyms around Des Moines. Maybe because it just has an ice cream cone on top, I don't know. I'm weird about stuff like that. What is going on here? There we go. That sure took its time. But anyways, as I battle down this gym here, we're gonna go ahead and have the Pokemon Go question of the day. And actually, don't even need to ask while I'm battling it down. I'll just take this out. Okay, and the question today is, what do you want next? I absolutely love the rock event. It was just a really, really fun event. It was cool to see the type of Pokemon that were out. I honestly appreciated all the Kabutos, all the Ammonites. I didn't run into a wild Amistar. I didn't run into a wild Kabutops. The Larvitar were awesome. But yeah, what do you guys want next? And I'll give you a few options. And if your options aren't on this list, then feel free to comment down below what you think would be your ideal next event or next update for Pokemon Go. So a lot of people want a fighting event like there was a rock event. A fighting event would be absolutely awesome. If they release Tyrogues into the wild, or a lot of wild Machamps, Machops, Primates, Mankeys, that would be absolutely insane. A bunch of Hitmontops, Hitmonlee. A few of the other options are legendaries. Like everybody's heard, this summer is supposed to be legendary, so we're going to be looking forward to getting legendaries. But it is really loud out here. I did take down this gym, and I did get my blackberry shakes, so let's move on and maybe see another gym. Okay, we are now at one of the best lookout spots in Des Moines. Well, best lookout spot of Des Moines, over Des Moines, however you want to put it. But we are at Capitol Hill, and this is actually a gym over here. This big old thing behind me right here, that is the gym, and it's the Shattering the Silence Memorial. I'm going to show you what it looks like from up here. My camera's not going to do it justice because it's in portrait mode, but you can see everything from, let's start over here. Oh, probably can't see it now because that tree's in the way, but the courthouse is down that way. Principal and Rouen are over there. Pedestrian bridge and the Asian Garden, and then here is the state capitol. But anyways, this gym behind us is a level 10 gym, but like I said, I didn't want to beat up any level 10 gyms today, but I might beat this one down a little bit. It depends on how long it takes. We'll show you around up here. It's really, really beautiful up here, and I think there's a Xatu at the Pokestop right behind me, so we'll grab that up and take a look at the gym, and yeah, let's go catch that Xatu. All right, Xatu. Oh, actually, I don't know what just happened. My Pokemon Go ran me all the way down Capitol Hill and all the way back up. What is going on here? There we go. Finally. Oh, good cluster spawn up here. Him and Skarmory, it's so strange how they float like that. It's kind of cool, but it is kind of strange. All right, there we go. Not too shabby. Okay, I just caught one Xatu, and I pulled up my sightings here, and there is another Xatu. It's across the street over here at this huge pillar. So, I don't know, is it worth it for two of them? Probably not. I'm gonna show you around the park over here where I'm at. It's actually the Iowa Judicial Building, and like I said, everybody calls it Capitol Hill. But I'm gonna show you around here, and then we'll battle this gym down a little bit and see how that goes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, let me zoom out a little bit here. Oh, that's zoom in. We're just gonna go ahead and run from this. I didn't know that there was a Blissey in there, and I didn't put my Machamp in to fight it. I probably dropped that down just barely, 6,000. Not bad, but I don't know. Something about the gyms, they just, it drives me nuts. The gyms, I love battling gyms, but when I dodge sometimes, it still takes the damage, and it messes the whole entire gym experience up. And then it tries to revive your Pokemon. They really need to fix the gyms. This game is almost a year old and they still haven't fixed the gyms. They've reworked it once and then they've changed different things and aspects of gym battling. But man, they have really got to fix the gyms. This is getting really tiring. So maybe I'll go find other gyms that are smaller that I can beat. But as of right now, these level 10s, I don't have the patience for them. So let's go ahead and go do something else here. Well, I was going to head home. And then I seen a Bayleaf and Dratini on the nearby, but they're unattainable. There they are. But the bad part is, when you click on them, they are both inside of the zoo. I think I'm going to let these two slide by. I will be going to the zoo next Wednesday. I might do a live stream from there. But I'm going to take this gym down over here real quick, and then we're going to go home, and I'm going to complain a lot. So be ready for that. All right, guys, we are finally home, and I said it in the last clip that you guys seen that I was going to do a lot of complaining. This deserves its own video, so I'm kind of just going to cover a little bit real quick, but I will eventually make this into its own video. But I'm going to start this off with saying I am an avid Pokemon Go player. I love playing Pokemon Go. I love going out with my girlfriend, going out with my friends, meeting new people, and enjoying just the livelihood of Pokemon Go, just the community feel of it. Now, I seen this picture today. I'll put it right here. It really bothered me. 2016 Pokemon Go versus 2017 Pokemon Go. I understand that this is a meme, but it is 100% the truth. And I sent it to a few friends today that I had met playing Pokemon Go. This is how I know these guys that I sent this picture to. And we discussed it for a second, and we kind of blamed it on Niantic for the reason why the Pokemon Go is like this nowadays. I understand that people think spoofing is killing the game, and they think that bots are killing the game and people cheating are killing the game. That is not killing the game. What is killing the game is the lack of content, the lack of communication, and the lack of permanent things added to Pokemon Go. There has been literally only a few permanent things added to Pokemon Go, and that is Gen 2 Pokemon, Gen 2 evolution items, and the new berries. That is it. There's literally nothing else permanent added other than, well, I guess you could say the CP rework. It made the CP different permanently for a lot of different Pokemon. But other than that, I have not seen anything permanent. Now, I get it that there's events that we do every so often. The last rock event was amazing. The grass event was pretty decent. The water event was amazing. You know, Christmas events, they were all okay. Halloween event, that was fun too. But we need something permanent and stable to stay in Pokemon Go, to add new players, to keep old players playing. Again, I don't want to go too far into this because this video can turn into 20 minutes. I will do that for its own video. So let's just cover some basics here real quick. I have met 1 million players playing Pokemon Go. I understand that there's hype around Pokemon Go when it first came out, and that's the reason why parks were filled every single day. When something is new, the hype around it is, you know, it just surges through everybody. They see that everybody's doing it. Oh yeah, we might as well play it too. Oh yeah, I played Pokemon Yellow, we'll play this. Okay, that's fine. I understand that there's players that came because it was new. Now, that was up until, I would say, December. That is when the hype fell off, and it might have even been prior to that, but that's when the hype fell off for the people who just played it to play it. Hardcore players played it all through the winter and up until Gen 2, and I'm still a hardcore player, and I still know hardcore players that are playing it, but there are so many hardcore players that have just quit playing it. And don't tell me that it's because they completed their Pokedex and they're done. My Pokedex was completed for Gen 1 way back in the day, way back in like November or December, and Gen 2 didn't come out till February, but I still went out in the winter, in the cold, and drove around using gas in my car, spending money for poker coins to buy incubators and lucky eggs, I was still playing it, even with my Pokedex being full. And my Pokedex is full right now, other than one metal coat. And I know there's no easy way to get that, so I go out and spend stops. But that's not what keeps me playing it, is that my Pokedex isn't complete. What keeps me playing it is the community, the people that I see, the fun that I have with my girlfriend. I've said this before, but today I wanted to record a gameplay for the vlog about taking down gyms. The name of this video was supposed to be Painting the City Red Valor Edition. That's what today was supposed to be. But every time I go to hop in a gym, it takes over a minute to load to get in. Every time I hop in a gym and start battling, if I dodge something, 1 second later, I still take the full damage, and then it tries to revive my Pokemon because the servers aren't strong enough to send back the signal that I did dodge it without taking the damage away, and then it just ruins the whole entire gym experience. I am a competitive person. I've always been a competitive person, and the gyms for me and Pokemon Go are one of the most fun things for me to do, other than catching Pokemon, of course. So why have we been waiting for a gym update this long? It was supposed to be in the next update, and we're still waiting for that update. It's been way too long for this big section of Pokemon Go to be taken away from the players. I mean, they pretty much are taking the phone out of my hand because I cannot battle in gyms because there's so much lag and so much. Sometimes the app even closes, and I'm running a decent phone that should be able to run that easily. And my girlfriend's phone is even better than mine, and it happens to her too. And I've seen it happen on iPhones. I've seen it happen on all across the board. There is my mini rant for today. Let me explain something to you. I am going to be tweeting at Niantic every single day in the month of June. Hashtag fixourgyms. Every single day. If you want to follow me, I'm going to drop a link in the description. I will put it on right here, and you can see what my @name is. Feel free to join me in tweeting Niantic. I am a small YouTuber. I understand that, and I know I have a couple hundred people watch me every time I post a video, but even if it's 1 or 2 or 3 tweets, we need to show them that this community is pissed. I'm pissed. I know a lot of people that I talk to are pissed. So every day for the month of June, I'm going to be tweeting hashtag fixourgyms to Niantic. Feel free to join me on Twitter and hashtagging that too. So make Pokemon Go great again. I don't know if we're ever going to see it be great like it once was. Guys, thanks for watching. I've been your host, Beans and Rice. I hope you have a great day, and as always, we will see you next time. Come on, Niantic, figure this out.